Hi everybody, this is Sherry from Succulent Babies. I wanted to preview my line of new clay pots that I have been decoupaging and the articles and items that I decoupage to show you how easy it is. But let me just get into these little clay pots. So what I have clay, all white clay pots, and I decoupage them. What does that mean? Well, I take some Mod Podge glue and I use a lot of napkins with floral designs, all different kinds of designs that you can create. Decoupage, you cut them out and you put them onto any kind of articles that you like. I've been using these clay pots because I want to be able to have my group, Succulent Babies, be able to see that they can purchase these from me pretty soon. So all these pots that you see here has taken me about 6 months to create. And what I do is I individually cut out all the little pieces of decoupage, and I have a little box, and I use my scissors, and I cut out all the small little pieces that I'm going to glue on to the pots, okay? And then I Mod Podge them with the Mod Podge glue. I also did a line for children because I have a grandson and a granddaughter, and I've basically been making them little pots too to be able to plant in. As I went about creating these pots, I was very interested in the colors, like a Monet color splash that totally gets me every time I'm into the colors. So these are little bits and pieces of all different kind of napkins like I showed you. I have hundreds of napkins in here, and they're all different. Let's see, I would individually cut those out, and I have hundreds of them where I just cut them out, the little pieces, get them to come out to put on these pots. And it's a lot of work, I got to tell you that, but it's a lot of fun too. And this one I put a rope and I tied the knots around it. And so you plant your plants in these pots. They all have drainage, and I used all different kinds of ideas that I keep coming up with in my mind. This was floral stamps that are from I think it's a 1962 to the present time. You can see some United States stamps on there as well as other countries. I also have I've had a garden that I planted for my mother, Dolores, who passed away. And I grew some wildflowers in her garden. And then basically what I did was I took them and I dried them out. And I dried them between two books. And this was from last year. So it took me 5 months to dry them out. As you can see, that's bachelor buttons. That's a leaf from one of the plants. That is a bachelor button faded out. That was a different color. That was like a light pink. And then there's the purple. And yeah, so this one was made in honor of her. And there's a new line coming out for Valentine's Day, which is this. I'm in January now, so this one's still not finished. I have to keep adding on to it, and adding on to it by just keeping the hearts going on it. And I have all different kinds of hearts that I want to put on that one. So yeah, all these beautiful little pots, and then they're going to be glossed over with some gloss, so they'll really seal them in. And then you can get three-dimensional as well. This one was for the season, a holiday season, and it had all the little Christmas trees, and I actually used this, so that one didn't get up for sale, but there was some that were sold. And I sell also on eBay, but Succulent Babies is where I sell a lot of my stuff at. So just to show you, this is the background, the drop for the marketing of it. I sit here during the night and I cut out all these small little pieces, and I just keep accumulating a whole bunch of of decoupage pieces, and then I'll sit here and I'll make one. Okay, and that's basically what I wanted to show you. So this is going to be like you being able to see the first line of these pots. And I'm finishing them up as we speak, and there's going to be new ones that are going to always be added. So if you like, join me on my Facebook group, which is Succulent Babies, and you will see more of these amazing pots. Okay? And as you can see, you can decoupage anything. This was from Halloween. It's still very, very hard. It's so pretty. It's just so amazing. All right. Thank you so much.